In the last game against Inter, it was a lot of individuals that had underwhelming performances, didn't it? Kvara, Osimhen, there was a couple. Who stood out to you today from Napoli, Grella?
Osimhen was good. The midfield was good. I think Kvaratskhelia still not what we expected in terms of making us go crazy every time he touched the ball. But there was a lot of good performances today. Napoli loses against Inter. Of course they can lose. That's a big match. Inter's a good team, at home especially. But we've seen this Napoli before. We've seen the Napoli that scores a ton of goals, who play good football, who look like they're going to win, and then in the end, don't. And that's why that loss to Inter was kind of like, okay, here we go again in the second half of the season. By the way, we're all saying Napoli are a big, big favorite. We're not even in the second half of the season technically yet. Yeah. Long way to go. As the pressure tightens, we'll see how they do. But they were fantastic tonight. Yeah,
it's a bit deceiving, isn't it, with that World Cup break? You think you're further along than what you are. There is still a way to go. Victor Osimhen, though, let's just take a look at his goal. How important was that for his confidence and coming into this, second half of the season and more?
No, I think it's massive. We know the quality that he has, but he shows that he's able to score in so many different ways. I think that's what he's proved since he's joined the Serie A. He's someone who could get in behind defenses. He scores with his head. He makes a great first run to the post. He knows that Mario Rui has been unbelievable at providing assists. He's got 6 this season. Only Milinkovic-Savic in the Serie A has more assists than Mario Rui, which is, again, another statement that I never thought would have been coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So the fact that he knows he has that helping him out, I think is a huge addition to his game.
He seems hungry, doesn't he? That's what stands out to you when you see him play. Is that because of the competition that's within the squad? 16 different goal scorers Napoli have got on their team.
Look, Osimhen, this is the first time that we've seen him actually healthy for most of the season, right? He's had devastating injuries since joining Napoli. Remember that orbital fracture that kept him out? He still has to wear that shield on his face because of that. So we haven't seen what Osimhen is capable of over the course of the season. But what we do know is that when he does go down with a little bit of an injury or a niggle, that they can bring on different players, Simeone, Raspadori. Suddenly there's depth. Suddenly they're not Osimhen dependent. They got results without Osimhen. Obviously, they're a much better team when Osimhen starts, but it's part of this great rejuvenation of the squad, adding more pieces, the quality to different positions to have that depth that they just didn't have in the past.